every now and then you spend a fucking entire day traveling to Dallas, literally up for 24 hours straight. The first thing you do the next day is you chop it up with a guy named Curtis who was funny as fuck.
What's going on, man? How was your trip?
It was good. It was good. Shout out to the guys from Chevy. Love the new truck. Did a podcast inside their new Silverado Trail Boss. I think they actually should change the name of it from Trail Boss to Badass. Like that is just a badass truck.
Yeah, no, the EVs are surprisingly they're getting surprisingly better and better and more attractive now.
Well,
We were just talking
that Chevy Silverado Trail Boss, I'm not kidding you, 487 miles on a full charge. That alone is a big deal.
it is. And I'll tell you, not to rain on your parade, depending on how you drive, and you're gonna want to drive that thing aggressively. You don't always get that. And that's my biggest thing with electric cars. I've had Teslas. I obviously buy and sold Teslas. I don't like the range limitation. I don't like I don't know if you've ever had an electric car yet, but you get this electric car anxiety. It's a true thing. You, you start to have conversations with yourself about whether or not you can make it to a certain destination without having to charge, not wanting to do certain things because, oh, you know what I mean? Battery's
Well, I
low,
mean,
you
you have that
forgot to
same
charge.
situation. If you're running on E, you got to have gas to another
True.
location too.
And the only argument for that is it takes less than 5 minutes to fill up, whereas when you go sit
Well,
at a
that
charger,
part,
it's a half an
that's the
hour.
one thing I like, totally agree with you on,
Yeah.
is if I ever get an electric truck or electric car, which by the way, I'm 90% sure I'm going to get the CV.
That Trail Boss.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Well,
Well,
first of
let
all,
me.
it's got the word Trail Boss on it. And I thought to myself, if I'm ever driving a fucking car, that's the name of the car I want to drive.
Yeah.
Like, I said to myself, that car just screams my name all over it. In fact, when I do get it, I'm going to literally have my signature underneath the word Trail Boss because that's just a great name. The design of the car, the design team did a phenomenal job. The seats are unbelievably comfortable. The legroom in the front was amazing, but here's the crazy part. They made the cab in the back a little bit bigger and they didn't take much away from the what's the part that's called what's the back part of a truck called?
The cab, the rear cab.
I guess a cab, yeah, but the seated cab, like there's the cab and then there's the seated cab. They made it bigger, so when you
Really?
sit in the back, you got leg room like crazy.
Yeah.
Whereas if you've ever sit in the back of another
And it's
truck,
a crew cab, 4 doors, or it's like those suicide
no,
type.
it's four doors, four
Four
doors.
doors. Okay.
Yeah, so like if
Yeah.
you ever sit in the back of a truck and you're in that the idiot seat, your fucking kneecaps are underneath your chin. You're like, what the
Exactly.
fuck? That
Yeah.
place, you're like, whoa,
Wow.
whoa.
Even if you're
Here's
sitting bitch, huh?
well, here's the crazy thing. They also made it where you can pull the seat up and the top down, and you
Oh,
can make it flat. And here's the crazy part. There's a piece where it opens up the back, so it literally makes the back go all the way to the back. Like my dogs could literally go back and forth.
from the bed too?
Yeah, from the bed, yeah, to the end of the bed. When you pull the
No
seat
shit.
down,
So there's
it
an
opens
opening
it
in the
opens up an
bed. Wow.
entryway to the back.
Oh, that's super cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
super
and so let's
smart.
say you're moving lumber and you
Yeah.
got some lumber that's super long. Well, you can put those seats down and shove that lumber right into the back of the car.
Yeah. No,
I'm telling you, this car was I don't I'm not a big car freak, but when I was in it, and the more I thought about it, the more I looked at it, and the more I interviewed the guy, I was like, fuck, this is
yeah.
the greatest truck I've ever been in my life.
Well, I feel like Chevy needed to do something. They needed to reinvent themselves because for the last, at least 20 years, they've been a boring company. Other than the Corvette and the Camaro,
Well,
the
wait a
high
second, wait a second,
performance,
wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. The Corvette went through some changes about five
it,
years ago.
it did,
And,
and I'm not
and
happy with them.
what's wrong with you? They
Well,
literally
it's not they
upgraded the
here.
Corvette.
Nothing about the car. The car's badass. They should have called that something different. They didn't. They took the Corvette. The Corvette's always been a front engine, rear wheel drive. The two circle headlights in the rear. That's always been traditional, all the way back to the 50s, late 50s, or I'm sorry, early 60s. They took that away and they went rear engine. They went total supercar with it, which I'm not against. It's a
Well, I
badass
mean,
thing.
they
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 just should have called
basically
it
gave
something
it the
different.
Lambo upgrade. Like I would look at a Corvette now, and
Exactly.
it's just got serious Lambo feels.
They should have doubled down on their high performance part because here's the thing. Let me tell you where Chrysler and Dodge are successful now. They brought back all their old stuff, the Challenger, the Charger, the stuff that we all love from the 60s and 70s. They brought it back, put 800 horsepower in this shit, and it's badass, and they're selling them like crazy. Chevy went the other direction with EV, Bolt, these boring cars.
Why are you
And
hating on
if
the Bolt? Why are you
well,
hating
come
on the
on,
Bolt?
man.
I mean, it's
You
a
tell
little
you
car. Why are you picking
yeah.
on it?
Well, I don't. I actually love Priuses, but something about Bolts that I just,
I
I'm
gotta
not
say, I gotta say, Toyota and their Prius, that
fucking
literally the
don't
best
me.
hybrid car ever.
Soon as that car came out, I hated it. It's just like everybody did. I thought it was the worst fucking car ever made. Like, why the fuck would you even want one of these? Prius driver, all that shit. And then I bought my first, I'm a car dealer, so I bought my first one to resell. And I was like, holy shit, this is a badass car. This thing's got zip, it moves because of the hybrid
Have
engine.
you seen the new Prius? They got a sport model. It's actually almost like a Model 3 Tesla.
Yes, and you can plug it in and you can get like 60 miles all electric. Then it kicks over to hybrid. You get 60 miles to the gallon after that. Incredible car. But it's almost 50 grand now for a fucking Prius, for a good one anyway.
Well,
But
everything, yeah, everything went
well,
up in price. I
well
mean,
worth it. I mean,
that's called debasing the US dollar. When they start printing more of that
mhm,
paper becomes less valuable.
absolutely. No,
All
that's
right, so nobody, most people don't know who the fuck you are, but I think you're the funniest man on the internet, or at least one of the funniest. Shout out to Matt Rife. No insults, buddy. You're still number
yeah,
one.
he's got a different kind of comedy. I
Oh my
love Matt
God,
too. I love Matt
he's
too.
great. He's
Yeah.
phenomenal. But your
No,
shit
I need
fucking.
to be on a Comedy Central roast. Shout out to Comedy Central. You need to get me on a roast because I
Well,
would fucking
motherfucker,
kill
here's
it.
what you need to do is you need to do your own podcast, and then they'll beg you to come on because your shit's gonna be so funny.
We're working on it. We're
And
working
here's
on
the
it.
funny thing is, you're roasting the fuck out of people that literally are out there on the internet giving a little bit of bullshit. And you're the only one that's ever roasted these guys. Everyone else is, let me kiss that butt
They
cheek.
bow down. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's so funny because when I first started coming across your shit, I'm like, what the fuck? And I was like, I couldn't find the follow button. In fact, where the fuck is this follow button? What? I was trying, I think I may have set the Instagram world record speed for hitting the follow button.
How long ago did you see me? Roughly, how long ago was the first video you saw of me?
Uh, it's funny. I want to say June, maybe June.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
And then you kept going and going, and I'm like, and then you hit. Did you hit Ty Lopez yet?
Yeah, I have. I touched on him a little bit.
You got Ty
He's running
Lopez.
out of
You got shout out to Andy Elliott and his wife.
yeah.
I know
No,
you're making their
we got
marriage a little bit more
Cardone, we got
interesting.
his CEO and his gold digging wife. We got a lot of people. And here's the thing. It's not just that they're public people and I'm just attacking these people. There's two reasons why I do it. Number one, like you pointed on, most of the shit they're talking is bullshit. Okay. And number two, they're trying to take money from people. That's where, we draw a line. And it's funny, since I've done this, so many people have reached out to me and told me their
Not
personal
that many. You only have
experiences.
12,000 followers.
Well, here's the thing. So it's funny you said that. So before I even went to Instagram, I started on TikTok. And Baller Busters, dude, you need to get on Instagram. So I did. So I have almost 70,000 followers on TikTok. That's actually my bigger platform.
Yeah, but you
And
dance on TikTok, don't you?
no, 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 no. Same content.
No, you're not
Exact same.
dancing?
No, 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 dude. That's the kids stuff. The kids do these trends. But believe me, there's a side of TikTok for adults. Uh, there is. And it's with my content, it's with news. But anyway, so people reach out and they've told me how much money they've spent with these fucking people, and then they get ghosted. They don't call them. They don't, as soon as they stop buying into their events, tickets to the events, paying to meet XYZ person, as soon as they stop doing that, they cut you off and you're done. And all that money you've spent for nothing, they're just bringing you along the ride.
I know they could have used that money to buy a beautiful 911 Porsche convertible.
I know. I do. I know you hate on it, but you secretly like it. You have to hate on it because I
I'll be
said it's
honest with you.
ugly.
If I ever see that fucker in my driveway, I'm going to
Well,
break out in tears because I'm going
I
to be, thank you, Lord Jesus.
I did say there's an ass for every seat, and I truly believe that your ass is the one for that car. So
Oh, by the
we're
way,
gonna talk
my
about it
ass is
more.
currently in a committed relationship with that Chevy Silverado, and I'm not kidding you. Well, I haven't sat in a truck ever where I fell that much in love. I had to actually after the interview tell the guy, listen, I need you to get out of the truck for a while because I need some alone time. Like
Shout
I
out to
really
Chevy.
needed
They
some
need to
alone time with that truck
they
yesterday.
need to get a salesman to your spot right now, dude. You are a hot to trot, man. You
Oh,
need one of
listen, let
these.
me
Are
tell
they
you something.
available yet, or was this just kind of a
No,
preview?
they're at dealerships everywhere. They're like,
I
by the way,
assume they have a heavy markup.
Well, it's $100,000. I don't know if it's a heavy markup, but it's a hundred thousand
No,
dollars.
I mean above window sticker. That's what happens when new models come out that are
Oh, I
popular.
mean,
They'll add
don't
20
don't
grand
take
to
this
it.
wrong. I mean, if you ever pay over a sticker price for a car, you should look for the brain that's missing in your head.
You should, but you wouldn't believe how many people, and that's what drove up all the prices after COVID when we had computer chip shortages from Taiwan. Toyotas, you couldn't get your hands on them. They were paying $10,000, $15,000 over a window sticker for a hybrid Prius. Insane. So that in turn turned up the used car market, which was a great time for us. But yeah, no, I'm curious to see if they mark up that truck.
I'm gonna actually introduce you to the guy from Chevy. I think you and him would hit it off.
Yeah,
Super amazing guy. And like I said, I didn't want to talk about Chevy so much today, but I wanted to talk about you. But like literally yesterday, like at this time yesterday, I was about to meet the car of my dreams.
yeah,
That car is so fucking, and they gave it a fire engine red. It's probably the best coat of paint I've ever seen on a vehicle in my life.
yeah.
The
It's really
design
grown on
team just
me.
crushed it. Here's the crazy part. They, well, not crazy, but and I know everyone knows this feature exists. You pull down the gate, and then it's got another one and another one where you can literally step up into the back of the truck. And I did that for the first time. And I thought to myself, holy fuck, this is like royalty. Like the car is actually saying, allow me, my king, my sire. And I'm like, oh my God, this car's treating me like royalty.
Well, there better be an arm that reaches out and fucking, gives you
Give
one every once in a
Elon and his
while.
robots a little time. I'm pretty sure. Funny thing about that truck that I thought was interesting is they didn't have CarPlay in it. So I thought to
Really?
myself, wow, Chevy and Apple must have had like a little talk and said, hey, we're not paying
Yeah,
you that
that's
fucking
what it
license
is.
you
It
want.
it all boils down to partnership and money. If Chevy didn't want to kick
License.
in enough, they said fuck you. But here's the thing. So if you want CarPlay, I'll send it to you. There's a little box you can buy on Amazon. It's a CarPlay wireless adapter. You put it in your car, you hook it up, and then boom, your screen is now an Apple CarPlay screen. It's amazing. It's like $40 or something. So any
Well, the neat thing is the guy told me it's like if you want CarPlay, just Bluetooth connect it.
Yeah, well, you can. Well, that's probably what he was talking about. You'll Bluetooth connect it through this little box. It's a little $40
No,
box
no,
on
no.
Amazon.
They have it so that you can just Bluetooth right from your phone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they just didn't pay the. I'm pretty sure they just didn't pay the CarPlay license. I'm probably sure. I'm probably thinking like Apple said, "Hey, it's $1,100 this year," and they're
Yeah,
like, "What? What?"
yeah,
They're like, "Well,
yeah.
guys,
Those are-
can we just use Bluetooth and not pay the 1,100?" Yeah, good.
yeah.
Hey, Tom, we like you. You're cool and everything, but go fuck yourself.
And it's like that too. That's exactly how it is.
Well, I mean, everyone's got to build better margins now because we're about to head into a horrible economy as AI starts taking away more jobs and
Yeah,
more companies are going to try and figure out a way to say, hey, if I use this AI tool, can I get rid of an idiot person?
yeah. No,
And that's
that's
literally what companies are going to start doing over the next 12 months. We're actually watching it happen right now.
yeah.
I mean, you're
Especially
seeing self-driving cars come into Austin. Here's the crazy part. We know that Tesla has robo taxis, so that's an easy one. You saw them coming into the self-driving car market a long time ago. You want to hear something you didn't see? Amazon just dropped 500 self-driving cars in Vegas.
really. Oh, is
Yeah,
that those? What's that company? What were they called? I think I've seen them.
Amazon.
Oh, they're actually
They're
Amazon.
actual
Also,
Amazon.
because there was some other ones that were self-driving there before too,
Well, yeah,
right?
there's another company, but Amazon is in the self-driving car business here in Vegas. Now,
Wow.
granted, their shit's fucking hideous. It's like a big square bus, but
Yeah,
I mean, they're in the business.
yeah.
And
People
here's the
don't pay
crazy part. I keep telling Uber drivers every day, what's your plan for when self-driving cars take this job from you? And they're like, oh, that's not going to happen for a while. I'm like, are you fucking not paying attention?
Have they
Like,
not watched their wages dwindle down to nothing over the last
well,
10
here's the
years?
crazy part.
That's,
Uber used to start at 20% for Uber,
yeah,
80% for the driver.
yes. Now it's
Slowly,
flipped. It's inverted.
yeah, slowly it's gone to 60% for Uber, 40% for you, dumbass. And if you don't
Yep.
like it, go fuck yourself.
Pound sand. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
I talk to
exactly.
Uber drivers all the time. They tell me the same thing. And what sucks is they don't really have any other options. So they have to fucking take it. And Uber knows that. And it sucks.
Yeah, no, they're fully taking advantage of the drivers, the human drivers.
Yeah.
So tell people a little bit about why you decided all. When did you start doing this, by the way?
So it's funny, like literally 5 months ago, April, I want to say was one of my I started out just making funny car ones, like you've seen the shit I do with the cars. And then one day I just saw a fucking Andy Elliott thing where he said
And it just burnt your bun. You were like,
oh, I'll
fuck,
tell
I hate this
I'm
guy.
just sitting in my desk in my office, and you can go back to the video. It's one of my very first videos, and it's him saying, I was the top salesman in the country when I was
World.
18, and I didn't know a thing about fucking cars. And I just cut to it. I'm in a real calm voice. See, now it's funny. My voice has gotten louder and louder. I'm more aggressive,
Yeah,
but in
let
a
me
very
ask you, you're
calm
not calm.
voice,
You're not. You're
I go, Andy Elliott, you are so full of shit. I go, there's no list that exists. There's nothing, show me the receipts. We want receipts. And I, basically just call them out. And that went viral. And from there, I'm like, hey, maybe I'm onto something. Should I just start calling this motherfucker out?
Oh,
So
then
I
you're
just
like,
went
fuck yeah, let's get
in.
somebody else.
Oh, I just went in. And then it's like, wait, there's more idiots out there. Wait, let's just start fucking, wait a minute. And it's so easy because people are like, dude, I don't know how you do it. It's easy. They give me the content. They put their stupid ass videos out there. This guy, Brandon
Dude,
Dawson.
I'm actually shocked you haven't gone into politicians. That shit is a
Oh,
gold mine
bro,
for you.
I have my governor here in fucking Cal. You haven't seen my governor Newsom's. Oh yeah,
I
dude, I
haven't seen
tear
that one,
into
no.
his ass.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Oh, California's all fucked up, dude. Yeah, I tear into this guy and the fires, all that bullshit. But let me tell you a funny story about how these idiots just give me content. Brandon Dawson, who is Grant Cardone's CEO for Cardone Ventures. This guy gets on a podcast with his wife. They're starting their own podcast. The subject of their podcast is how did we meet? And you want to know how they met? He was fucking waiting for her at the bus stop when she was 12 fucking years old. He admits this, says it, and he's
Oh, wait,
even
wait, 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 wait,
bragging
wait,
about
wait,
it.
wait. And she was 12. How old was he? Was he like
He
13?
was 30 fucking 6 at the time. Something some mid to high
Wait a second.
30s.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What?
Fucking so he would
Wait a
go with
second.
her
She was
mom.
waiting at a bus stop at 12.
He
He
would go
was
with her
30.
mom.
He was
Yeah.
36.
Yes.
And then
So
what did he do? Drive by?
he would know. So he would wait with her mom to pick her up at school daily. They would wait together.
Wait,
And
wait.
he
He waited with her mom because he had kids at the bus stop too?
maybe, I don't know. I haven't confirmed that yet. I don't know. He could
Maybe,
have, don't
yeah, maybe
know.
he was like a little more not insane as you're making it sound to be.
Well,
Maybe he had kids and the mom had kids and
but then as soon as she turned 18 years old, you fucked her, ruined your whole life, you married her,
whoa, whoa,
you're
whoa, wait
now
a second.
divorced,
He had sex
kids.
with her when she was 18?
Yeah, so that's when they got so he hired her as soon as she got 18 years
I
old, from what
mean,
I
was she
understand, as
18?
an intern.
Or
And
did they maybe do it before she was 18?
well, that's the thing. I
And
don't
maybe he
like to
married her
go.
so that she could never testify against him.
There you go. And see, here's the thing, dude.
Oh,
He's a sick fuck, so I don't put anything past him. This guy has called me her. I have video recordings of this motherfucker and
oh
people
my
that
God,
use
I would
him.
love for that call.
Oh, it's on there. It's on, dude. The recordings are on there. He has a private investigator named Dirty Dan. Dirty fucking Dan fucking calls me, dude. All the recordings are on my Instagram, dude. You're gonna laugh your ass off when you go back and watch this
Wait a
shit.
second. Have you talked to Dirty Dan?
Oh yeah, so we're going back and
Is it actual Dirty Dan or is it Dirty Lieutenant Dan?
well, that's what I thought. I thought it was all just a joke. So I had a private investigator who knows them said Dirty Dan's a real pro, and I suspected he was a PI just by the way he was talking. I go, dude, I think it's a. He goes, dude, that's their PI. That's who they use. Fucking Scientology. They're into Scientology. So whenever you go against them, they come at you very heavily. They harass you like they did with Leia. I can't think of her last name, but there's two other people, public celebrities that came out against Scientology, and they came heavily, heavily crashing down on them. So they tried those same tactics with me, calling my dealership, harassing me, negative fucking Google reviews on my business webpage. They went to fucking super lengths to shit. I even sent you a text message where he threatens me to remove all my posts, demanding that I remove all my posts. Dude, got wild.
That didn't work at all, right?
Of course not. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. Fucking and not
Funny thing
one
is, I
cease and
actually kind of
desist.
know you, and I thought to myself, yeah, that was a bad idea. That would have never worked with Curtis. Like, there's zero chance, buddy, that would have worked.
No, that's one
Excuse
of the
me,
things.
sir, would you remove all those posts before I fucking burn your fucking reputation to the ground?
Let me get right on that,
Fuck
Brandon.
you.
So he actually went. So you're gonna laugh your ass off at this. He created a website with my, basically slandering me and all this. I'll show it to you
Oh my
later.
God.
It's hilarious,
He
dude.
made you a website?
He made me a
What's the website
website.
called? Give it
It's
a shout
called
out.
it's called realcurtislawrence.com.
And
It's my
that's
it's
that's Brandon. What's his name? Brandon what?
Brandon Dawson created
He
this.
created the website.
Yep. Yep. So
Okay, let me tell you something. Kamala her book came out like recently,
Uh-huh.
and Andrew Tate and Myron Gaines, two guys that I love, are in the book, and she like gives them credit for destroying her political career.
I love
You
it.
realize Kamala never even went as far to make a website. You're literally a level above Andrew Tate and Myron Gaines. Like you literally got so deep under the skin, he paid somebody to make a website. And then he had to sit through like reviews, like, oh, we got to change the color of the website, and we got to get some logos, and we got to, oh, change this copy. So he literally invested money and time into building a website as an homage to your work. It's
Well,
almost like he built a statue.
I told him I was honored. And not only was I honored, I constantly DM'd him asking how many clicks I got on the website because I'm curious. I really want to fucking know.
I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. I want to know too.
And so do I. And I think he's the only one that has that
Now,
information.
if it's a big number, what do you do then? Like, do you
I
like
know, right?
publicize the fact that the site is just growing in popularity?
I know. Well, how do I get my hand? How can I, will you sell it to me, Brandon?
Well, wait a second. What if he agrees to sell it to you if you take down all your posts about him?
No, not gonna happen. It's
Not
not
gonna
worth it.
happen.
I'll put an underscore in
I
the real
mean,
Curtis
have you
Lorincz and just
considered
make my
making a
own.
website in his honor? I mean, it's only fair.
It's fair game, but here's the thing, dude. My content alone, I think, eats him up alone. You know,
Oh my
they
God.
both have me blocked on all the socials, on Instagram and TikTok. Him and his wife have me blocked. They didn't for a while, but now they do because they don't want to see my videos
I
pop
mean,
up on their
you
For
got
You.
your burner account so you can check in on them every now
Oh,
and
of course. And I
then.
know they jump in my comment section. I'm irresistible to comment on. My comment section is fucking lit. I don't know if you've ever been in my comments.
What
They're
are you talking
honestly
about? I'm in there all the time.
they're honestly 90% positive for me. I only have a few
Buddy,
fucking haters, which
listen,
is
if my comments were
incredible.
90% positive, I'd be a happy camper.
I'm telling you,
Your
it's
shit,
incredible on the internet.
I actually look at the comments and they're actually funnier than your shit.
Oh, I know, dude. If I'm being honest, I take some of their contents, sometimes some of their comments and use them sometimes.
I'm not kidding. It's great. Like, listen, what you're doing is funny as fuck. And even
Thank you,
if
man.
people that you're lambasting, like I would say roast, but I don't think you're not even at the roast level. Like roasting is like here. You're at the lambasting level, which is here. And actually, you're using the Elon Musk flamethrower to lambaste some of these people. Like if they were walking around in public, you're the guy chasing them with the Elon Musk flamethrower, and they're still walking around on fire. And when the fire goes out a little bit, you just fucking give them an extra shot.
So, hey, where does the flamethrower come into what we were talking about with Mars?
Okay, okay. So think about it. Think about it. Think about it.
I'm trying.
You're trying to get back home. Trying to get back home to Mars. You're Elon Musk. You're a Martian. What do you need? You need, well, you fucking definitely need a Cybertruck. You definitely need a rocket. You definitely need the tunnel drilling, the boring company. You're gonna need a couple robots because those fuckers have to build shit out before you get there. So you got all the robots there going first. What
So
do you need?
what's
So you
so
need a flamethrower,
how does
right?
the flame what do we need the flame? Is that
I
self-defense on
mean,
Mars?
you think we're gonna be the only life form on Mars? I
Well,
mean,
I'm asking because does Elon know something we don't? Like bullets don't work on Mars because of lack of gravity or some shit, so you got to use
well, think
fire.
about that for a second. Let's say you shot a bullet on Mars. I
That's
mean,
what I'm saying.
there's no gravity. Maybe the bullet just goes up.
Maybe, yeah. Who knows how it would
Yeah.
react on
So
there?
maybe there's like some sort of monster that comes out at night that we're not aware of. You need a
He's,
flamethrower to fucking defeat the monster. I'm telling you, Elon's figured this shit out.
they say he truly figured he thought of
When he
everything.
gets out there and he gets set up on Mars, what's he going to do next? Invite
Bring,
all his kids.
I was gonna
He's
say,
going to have
bring
like
more
70
people.
kids by then, kids and grandkids.
Yeah.
I'm like, what makes you so special you get to go to Mars? My grandfather invited me. Are you a little jealous that you may or may not get a chance to get an invitation to go to Mars and visit Elon?
I'm a little bit. I don't know. You know, I trust in Elon. I truly do. But I don't know if I could handle the fucking trip to Mars,
You
man.
gotta
I got to
admit,
be honest. I haven't been on an airplane in 20 years,
okay,
if
you
I'm
gotta
being
admit,
honest with
you're
you.
a professional shit talker. But when you watch Elon's posts sometimes, do you sometimes go, oh shit,
I envy it
that was
because he
good?
can do it in such a more eloquent way than I can. You know, I have to be vulgar and,
I think as far as memes go, he's definitely reached the people
next
where
to
he's at.
Trump. Trump is the ultimate fucking troll. I mean,
I'll
have
be
you
honest with you,
seen
Trump's good, but Elon's got the meme game down
he,
pat.
he, he does.
Trump eviscerates
He's
people
got the
with English
charisma.
language.
He's got the charisma with it. Trump, you know, have you seen these Jeffries and Schumer memes? with
Oh
the
my
fuck
God.
because of
Oh
the
my God. The
shutdown.
sombrero.
God
The
damn.
fucking sombrero.
This
Oh
is
my
what we
God.
fucking voted for right there. That's what the
Listen, let me
fuck we
tell you
I
something.
want to watch
For
that
four
shit
years,
all
we
fucking
were
day.
all in a coma. We were listening to some guy going, "Blah, blah, 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 blah." Like, I
Yeah.
literally thought to myself, I'm like, holy fuck. We somehow elected a guy. By the way, we didn't elect that guy. There's no fucking way we elected a brain dead guy
Come on.
to run the country.
Come on. There was a box
Autopilot.
on that. There was a box on the ballot and it said anybody but Trump. And I get it. I get it. They did a great
Oh
job.
no, I'm
COVID,
pretty
everything.
sure there was a truckload of ballots and
Ballots being,
stuff.
there's most we got COVID, we got ballot drops, we got the 6 foot rule at the polling lines. Trust me, dude, I'm all over it. We know that that didn't happen.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is too is when you look back over the 4 years under Biden,
Brandon,
the stumbling,
remember?
mumbling
Let's
idiot.
go, Brandon.
Yeah. Oh God, that was good. Did you ever see the one where somebody called in and Biden picked up a phone
Yes.
and they're like,
He's on the phone in the White House with the guy, and at
and
the end he goes,
he's
"Let's
like,
go, Brandon." And
it,
fucking Biden goes, "Yeah, let's go. I agree."
I'm like thinking to myself, holy fuck, this shit is the funniest shit. But we went from 4 years of no humor whatsoever to now I'm thinking to myself, how can we extend Trumpy for maybe just another four? I know he can't get a third term, but is there any way possible we can get him in, politics for another 4 years?
Hey,
Because the
I'll
daily,
settle for him as vice president. Fuck
I
it.
know,
Let's just
oh
flip
my
it
God.
and throw him in there. Let JD will know what's up. Like, hey, I'm just here for the title.
I mean, put it this way. I'm actually shocked that Trump has not come into the White House wearing a sombrero.
I know, dude. That
He's
would
like,
be
I'm ready.
he doesn't want to mess
He'll
up
be
his
like, I'm
hair.
ready to meet with Schumer and fucking Jeffries. Let's go.
Oh, that should be it. That's fucking hilarious, dude. But he
Well,
probably doesn't want to mess his hair up.
when they leak some of the stuff that the Democrats are fighting for, like $3 million so that they can have, whatever, some stupid thing in that Mongolia. I mean, it's straight up money laundering, but it's the
Yep.
stupid money laundering shit.
Yep.
And you
Yeah.
look around but hey, by the way, when are you going to like roast, Jeffries? I mean, Trumpy's been roasting him for like 2 weeks straight.
Oh, I know. It's funny. I just haven't jumped on the politic thing yet. I'm
Oh
honestly
my
I'm
God,
afraid
that's such an
they're gonna
easy
flat.
one for you.
I'm waiting for the election time. Honestly, I'm trying to build up my shit so that when the election time comes, hopefully I'll really have a fucking influence because
We got to
after
have a
sitting back,
podcast. Trust me, this next
yeah,
election, the
yeah,
midterms, watch how many podcasts get paid.
yes,
Paid.
yes.
I mean,
No, that's what I'm hoping for when it comes time to that because you know what? I've been saying I got kicked off TikTok years ago for
oh,
my
you did?
fucking views. Yeah, dude, they
For what
fucking
views?
political conservatism, shit like speaking
Oh, they
up for
got you. They
Trump.
got you?
Oh, I've been banned from not only TikTok but Nextdoor. I don't know if you've ever heard of Nextdoor. It's a
Okay, I'll be
fucking
honest with you. I signed up for that shit a long time ago, and I'm pretty sure everybody on Nextdoor is a Karen, either a female Karen
oh,
or a male Karen.
absolutely. I only did it because I was in a gated community. I'm like, all right, cool. You get to talk to your neighbors and they tell you what's up. Cool. Well, sooner or later you start learning, oh, you shit on my lawn. Your cat came and shit on my lawn. And then when it got to politics, dude, oh, I went on there roasting these fucking liberals. But guess who's in charge of the fucking app? Liberals. So they shut my account down for hate speech. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a scary time, dude.
I gotta pace Nextdoor in my email box because some of the shit there, I think to myself, I'm sorry, what are you complaining about? What? Like
Yeah,
it's the most insane shit you ever heard in your life.
yeah.
Oh, did you know that in the neighborhood we have kids walking around the sidewalk? I'm like,
Yeah.
okay,
No, it
instead of
was
what?
not that I'm missing anything now from it, but it's just
No,
funny
you're not.
it was like literally one comment that I said, and it was all positive shit. I'm like, well, look at the economy. We're not going to have World War III. I think Trump had just meant Kim Jong Un, and I'm like, this is fucking like this is historical. Russia's kind of on the back burner. We're not worried about Russia anymore, and that's hate speech.
Yeah, we hate World War III. We hate
Yeah, I,
global nuclear war. Great, great thing to hate.
they got me.
They got you?
Yeah, they
All
got
right,
me.
so who do you have lined up next? You don't have any politicians, but give us a sneak peek. Who do you have lined up
Well,
next?
it's funny you'd mentioned that I should go after politicians. I have gone after Newsom quite a bit, dude, because I live in California and we have one of the most irresponsible governors probably in the union. I know there's some fucking whack jobs out
I
there, and
mean, wait a second, hold on. Before you start giving out titles like that, please leave a little room for the fat guy from Illinois.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah,
I was
like I
gonna,
said, I don't want to get into a pissing
I
match
mean, when it
about it.
comes to stupid, JB
Hey,
Pritzker has
I'm an
got
equal
got
opportunity hater of stupidity. So by all means, I know there's some dumb ones out there too. But the fact that I think he sits at the top is we're the now I think we're now the sixth largest economy. I think we just surpassed and we're now the sixth largest, California alone. And it's
well,
being
you
mismanaged and
guys
ran
used to
like
be the
shit.
fifth largest. Now you're the sixth. You dropped. No, no, you actually
Well,
have dropped. I mean, one thing
I wish, I unfortunately I don't distort facts, but it's not anything that he's fucking doing. It's
well,
us. It's
well,
us as a
just so
consumer
you know,
again
corporations are leaving the state of Florida,
at a record
California.
pace. At a record pace, and they're going.
They're like, okay, hey, we're good with Texas, or we're
Yeah,
good with New Mexico. We're going to go to New Mexico. When I saw a company relocate their headquarters from like San Francisco to New Mexico, I'm like, new what? I'm
San
like,
Fran San
I'm like, new
Francisco is
what?
not what it used to be. San Francisco has an application where it maps out all the dog shit. There's so much
Oh,
dog
oh
shit.
my God. I
Yeah,
actually thought that was a joke, and I
it's not a
looked at it
joke.
one day,
Download
and
it.
it's literally the whole city has shit all
I think
over it.
Ron DeSantis covered that a little bit when his debate with Governor Newsom, but
Well,
it's
here's
a
the
fact.
crazy part. You almost think that the app is actually full of shit, but then you land in San Francisco for a one-day meeting
It's
and you
true.
realize, holy fuck, people are
You
shitting on the sidewalk everywhere.
So I went to a big thing up. It was a boating thing, like a men's getaway thing. We were on boats and shit, and then it was up north at Shasta Lake, and we stopped in San Francisco on the way back, and we're like four or five people. They go, dude, roll the windows down. I go, what? They go, you got to roll the windows down. I go, why? They're gonna fucking break your window if you don't. Just roll your window down, let them see that there's nothing in the fucking car, and they won't fuck with
Well,
it.
you're gonna die laughing. A friend of mine's wife and him, he worked for Twitter back when it was Twitter.
Hmm.
And that was the last straw. Is the last year right before it was actually the year right before Elon bought Twitter, which is now X. His last year there, his wife's Prius, people would literally break the windows to sleep in there overnight.
Yeah,
Had been broken 18 times in 1 year span. It's
yeah,
a fucking Prius.
yeah.
He's like, she accidentally left change in the car and
Yep.
broke the window for like 65 cents.
Yeah. No, they'll break it just to break it. They break it to let you know, fucking, hey, this is our territory. You leave your windows down. We take
Well,
what we want.
yeah. In defense of that, a lot of people broke it just for to
They
avoid
did to
the winter.
sleep in and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yep, they did.
So in their defense,
But I'm gonna say I'm not that excuses it, but there's a bigger problem at hand there with that homeless problem because guess what? When Xi Jinping came from China, San Francisco was spotless. There wasn't a bum in sight, and that was done over a 2-day period. So it's not that it can't be done; it's that they don't want to do it.
well, it's all part of the money laundering process. Like in
Yeah,
LA,
money's
a
got to go
lot
to
of
homelessness. If there's no more homelessness, we can't funnel money to it.
yeah.
So
So with
I
in
have a
LA,
collage. I have a collage of Governor Newsom over the last 20 years talking about every time he gets up there how much the budget is for homelessness, how much it is, how much it is, and then this year it was like 15 billion. And just to get put it in comparison, last year it was only 2 billion. Now it's 15 billion. So that just shows you how bad we're trying to combat it.
yeah.
No.
Well, the funny thing about it is in LA, they added up all the taxpayer money and they've divided it by the number of homeless people. They're averaging $900,000 a year per homeless person. Now,
Wow.
I thought about that for a second and I said, what could you do with 900 grand per homeless person to save their, to change their life?
Kidding?
And I thought to myself, well, you can get them an apartment. They can eat at nowhere or is Erewhon every day. And
Yeah.
that, that shit's fucking expensive. Like, you think Whole Foods is whole paycheck? Go to
Yeah.
Erewhon a couple of times. You'll be like, what the fuck did I just buy?
Crazy.
Yeah.
But no, you're
Shout out to
right.
Erewhon. Your shit is good, by the way. That smoothie for $48, best fucking smoothie I've ever had.
$48 for a fucking smoothie?
Well, I got the large bottle, like the venti
Good
version of it.
God.
And I said, yeah, I'm a big spender today. I'm going to go large smoothie.
Is that out there in Vegas?
No, this was in some retarded California city.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I had my first Air One experience. I'm like, damn, this
Yeah.
better be a good smoothie. Then I took a sip. I'm like, holy mother of God. It was an experience. I heard the heavens open up and the angels started singing.
Wow. I'll have to try it now because I do like good food, so and I don't mind paying for it. But
So you got into this comedy shtick about, it seems like in April, it took only 2 months for you to come across my timeline. So, so,
yeah.
so
Well,
now
and
you've been
that's
doing it
funny
for 5 months.
because April's not even when I started Instagram. Like I said, I started on TikTok and I didn't get involved till
Well, when were
Instagram.
you on Instagram then?
What's that?
When were we on Instagram?
I gotta look back and see. I don't remember Baller. Yeah, have you heard of Baller Busters?
Yeah.
Okay, so they took my original Andy Elliott clips and put the three of them together and posted it. And they were looking for me for months, apparently, trying to tag me on Instagram. Finally, they went on TikTok and go, "Hey, we've been looking for you. We want to give you credit for this shit. You're funny as hell. Get on your Instagram and accept our collaborations." So I did. So they really helped blow me up on
Well, it
Instagram.
had to be around May then, right?
Yeah, it was in the summer.
I
Yeah,
may have like
it was
I
all
may
it
have
was
been one of your
all
first followers.
That's funny, dude. Well, I appreciate it, man. That's super awesome.
All
And
right, so talk a little bit about the roadmap ahead. What are you trying to do with all this comedy?
honestly, I don't. When I first started, I don't even have a direction, dude. I'm having fun, to be honest with you. Like I love
So it's a
it.
passion project. You're
It
doing it
is.
out of a passion.
I run a car. I run my own car dealer. Like I enjoy cars. I enjoy what I do. I've always been highly opinionated, and I got to be honest with you, having a voice and not just having my opinion, but seeing that people actually agree with it. Fuck, man, that's satisfying. I have to tell you, because certain people will
Are you on
disagree with
X?
you.
Are you doing this on X?
I'm on there, but I need to get it going. I'm barely
You should do
starting.
a lot more with X, and I'll tell you why. They have a really good back end media kit office where you can put podcasts up there, and I think literally resonate a lot better on X than you do anywhere else. While you get a lot of traffic and exposure on Instagram, you'll find out that that's a community of people that love your shit.
Yeah. No, I believe so too, and I want to support him too. I am on there. I've only posted a few things, but I'm actually trying to find somebody like some kid that can take all the content that I have and post it all to YouTube,
I got
post
a
it all
guy
to
for you.
Twitter. Do you?
Yeah. Shout
Yeah,
out
just
Don in the
some.
Philippines. He's a
Yeah,
good guy.
exactly. That's what I need, dude, just to get me caught up because I've got hundreds of videos now
Listen,
that
buddy.
aren't on X. They're not on
You get on
YouTube.
X, you'll literally find that there's a whole army of people that'll love your shit.
Yeah, no, well, it's funny, dude. So when Charlie was assassinated, TMZ, you know what happened with TMZ and their shit. So I did a huge video
What
calling
happened?
them
Wait a
out.
second. What did happen with TMZ?
So TMZ was reporting live. They were doing a live stream right when the news broke that Charlie Kirk had passed. Not when he was shot, when he had passed. The back room erupted in cheers,
Yeah,
and
no, I
Harvey
gotta
and
say, not only was that a disgusting thing by humans, it literally showed how close to Satan and how many demons there are in the world. That not only I understand you may not be saddened by the death of somebody. We can't all be saddened by the death of
but
somebody.
to celebrate
But to
it
celebrate him being killed, assassinated,
that way
that
in
gets you
front
as
of his
close to
children.
Satan as possible. That gets you as close
It
to the devil as possible.
it
That makes you literally a demon, in my opinion. And at the end of the day, when I saw that, and by the way, the worst thing that happened too was the guy that runs TMZ, what is it, Harvey Levin?
Harvey.
Yeah, he went on and just lied
That's
and lied.
that's what
Oh,
I cut up.
they were watching the Bronco.
They were exactly. That's what I cut up was his bullshit apology. Not even an apology.
No,
His
no apology. He
bullshit.
didn't
It was they
apologize.
were watching a car chase that I know my staff and they would never. So I went line by line to everything he said and
There's
responded
a
to it.
there's a girl on it, X, that broke it down and did like some big
Timeline. Yep, I
investigation.
have it. I
She had
have
the
the same
timeline.
video.
She was like, they can't possibly have been doing. And then she literally called them out on their bullshit.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, Harvey's been like quiet
Yeah.
as a church mouse. Like
Well, I
he
was
knows
hoping that
he knows that was a
they
horrible character move on his part.
Yeah, well, I hope that that was the nail in the coffin for them. But we all know how everybody in Hollywood and in the entertainment industry feels about the conservatism. So it's not a secret. I'm not surprised by it. I'm just disgusted. For him to double down like that, and oh, they were watching a car chase, like pathetic. And then the way they're looking, him and the black guy. I can't think of his name. But they're standing there like they just stole something in a fucking store and they're telling the security guard that they didn't. Like that's what they look like. So, yeah, heartbreaking. But anyway, that's what I forgot what you had asked me, but yeah, that's heartbreaking.
Yeah, it was. And you know what? You look around and you see what Charlie did with his life of 31 years. And that guy did something good with his life. Like he's in heaven now and he's looking down. But you think about like what are we doing with our lives that are so valuable that millions and it might even be like it might even be billions of people around the world literally celebrated his life when he was assassinated.
Yeah.
I mean, when I die, God forbid somebody assassinates me. I mean, there might be like six or seven people that might be like, "Hey, he was a
Six,
good
seven.
guy," but I know there's going to be four dogs that are going to be like, "Hey, well, let's celebrate Chris's life." But I mean, here's Charlie. He had millions, if not maybe even over a billion people celebrate his life at his assassination.
And people from all over the country, maybe even all over the world, went to his funeral in Arizona.
Yeah.
And friends of mine in here in California drove. He got his kids and said, "Look, it's important that we go to this." It unfortunately got too packed, and he wasn't able to get in. But still, it was just it's something historical, and his memory will live on, and it already has.
Well, I think he was the Martin Luther King of our
Of
era.
our
I mean,
era. It's funny you say that, dude. I, I, I didn't learn enough about Martin Luther King as a youth to understand his importance
Yeah,
today.
he was
It,
he. If you think about what Martin Luther King went through, it was dramatically more violent and horrific than what Charlie went through.
it's an uphill battle. Like, sure, Charlie Kirk was battling evil as well, but not like Martin Luther King had to.
No, and here's the crazy thing too: when you can't win an argument with your head and your mouth and debate somebody, the evil people of the world, the
Yeah,
demons of the world,
that's why the guns came out.
that's when they figure out a way
Yeah,
to assassinate you, to kill you. And you
yeah,
look at the people that have been assassinated in not in our lifetime, but in our history.
they were great
And they
speakers.
were great human beings that literally wanted to just have dialogue. That's all they wanted was
Yeah,
dialogue.
have a conversation.
Martin Luther King, great dialogue. Charlie Kirk, great
Yeah,
dialogue. John F. Kennedy,
yeah,
great
yeah.
dialogue, great speakers.
Yeah.
And what do all these three people have in common?
They were
They
on the
were
right side.
killed because of their faith, their belief, their vision. And there's just we have to understand that there's just some people in the world today that are evil, that are closer to demons than they are humans. And sad to say that that exists. But forget all that stuff. Let's talk about your funny shit, little funny man. What are you doing this weekend? You got any plans? You
You
doing
know
anything
what I'm
fun?
doing this weekend.
No, motherfucker, I don't know what you're doing. What are you doing?
You invited me out to the fucking celebrity arm wrestling tournament, which I'm neither a
I mean,
celebrity
let's
nor an
see the
arm
guns. I mean,
wrestler.
have you been working out? Have you been getting
I'm
in
trying, yeah,
shape?
dude. I'm getting that right arm ready, man. Not this.
Right, so you're gonna have a chance to have lunch with a bunch of other celebrities. You're gonna have a chance to go on stage at Mr. Olympia. I'm not sure if you know what Mr. Olympia is, but
I
it's
do, man.
literally
I'm
like
honored.
50 to 100,000 fitness enthusiasts, men and women, and literally you're going to get on a few minutes on stage to do a little bit of shit talking. Are the lights going to affect you? I mean, it's a little different when you got your iPhone and you're talking into it and you're walking around your neighborhood. But when you got a large crowd in front of you, we dropped a pretty penny. We got a nice stage. We got 300 seats. We're right next to the UFC stage. There's going to be people watching you for 3 minutes. Have you figured out what you're going to say?
No, the beautiful thing about
No, nope,
the
nope. Just gonna
beautiful
wing
thing
it.
about what I do, and I'll be perfectly honest with you, every one of my videos are improvised. I do not script. I don't
I'll
sit
be
and
honest
write.
with you. You might want to think this one through. This
I
one you
don't
might want to think through.
honestly,
Be the stuttering idiot.
Here's the thing. I need material. You know what I mean? I need to
I
sit here and
mean,
talk.
how much more
I
material
know
do
how
you
to.
need? You're
What?
literally invited to a celebrity arm wrestling challenge, and you're up against other celebrities.
Yeah.
If you can't talk shit at that moment in time in front of a large audience of humans, I think you're just going to leave the stage as the stuttering idiot.
No, no, no. That's not going to happen. But
That's definitely not going to happen.
no, that's not going to happen.
Now,
The
by the
funny.
way, you're bringing your 14-year-old son, right?
I am, yes, and
He's
thank
going
you
to
very much
capture
for
some
making
stuff
that
on video
happen.
for you.
Yeah,
You're going to do
dude,
some
it's
stuff.
been.
By the way, he's coming to the lunch. I know I'm not going to charge you extra for the lunch. We'll talk about that later.
Well, I'll take care of the tip, man. Don't
What
worry.
what? Trust me, you don't want to. If you have to take care of the tip, trust me, you'll be like, what?
No, hey, I'm not a stranger to that, but no, I
So,
appreciate everything.
so is your son excited about you getting on stage?
Dude, he packed like 2 days earlier. Dude, he packed he's like, Dad, like I'm all packed, just everything but the
Dad, I'm all
bathroom.
packed. And you'll be like,
Yeah,
how many underwear did you pack? Seven.
yeah,
We're
yeah.
only going for 4 days or three.
Yeah.
What do you like? When you guys, you leave tomorrow, right?
I'm leaving tonight. Yeah, so I'll get in late tonight, and we'll leave. We're gonna leave Monday morning real early. So I don't like to.
You got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah,
You got
yeah,
4 days with your son.
yeah.
Are you worried that he might follow in your footsteps?
It depends, It depends on what way. You know what I mean? Here's what I don't want.
Being a comedian,
I don't want him to be quiet. You know what I mean? I don't want him to
definitely
I
not.
want
No.
him to speak up. That if there's one thing that I could
How
pass along to
important is that,
him.
by the way?
Oh my God, it's super important, dude. There's a reason that freedom of speech is the First Amendment. There's a reason they
Well,
put
there's
that
a reason
first.
why the Second Amendment gives you the
And exactly, because if
right to
the
bear
first one
arms.
didn't work, then
Because
we
trust
got the
me,
second
you'll
one.
need the Second
Exactly.
Amendment
You
in
try to
order to
take
have the
that
first
first
one.
one, number two is going to come in real quick. So,
Real quick.
no, yeah, real talk. That First Amendment, and that's where going back to Charlie Kirk, conversation is so important for any civilized society to move forward. We have to be able to communicate and we have to be able to communicate freely. And if that means hurting your feelings a little bit, unfortunately, that is the cost of freedom of speech. And and all these people that are crying about it, that are getting their feelings hurt. And here's the thing too, I like Dave
Shout out
Chappelle
to
a lot.
Karen who lives on my neighborhood.
Shout out. Did you hear what happened with Dave Chappelle in Dubai? So he went over there and
Recently or a long
said,
time ago?
well, he went over there recently and said that he could talk more freely in Dubai than he could in America right now. Meaning, if he said anything
Well, wait a
negative
second.
about
When was this?
this
During
was like 2 weeks ago,
really?
and I challenge him to make a joke about Muhammad over there and see how well that goes. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
that
I'm
won't play
sorry,
out well.
I don't want to pull shots at the. I love Dave
Well,
Chappelle.
wait a second. If you're Dave Chappelle, I think he actually has a point because he could actually destroy his career if he offends a certain group of people. Shout out to
Absolutely.
Israel.
Well,
He could
yeah.
actually destroy his career if he all of a sudden talks in favor of Trump. Shout out to all the lunatic lefties.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right about that. And that's what sucks too. Like, dude, freedom of speech and comedy is almost non-existent now because you're afraid to get canceled.
Oh, you
And
listen to Joe Rogan, he talks about that all the time, that he had to get out of California because even the comedians were afraid to talk.
yeah.
And when you make it so hard for people to make a joke, oh my God, I remember, I mean, hate to say it, it was only a few years ago, but I remember how scared I would be to literally just make jokes online. I had to like literally think to myself, well, do I send this? And I'm like, oh fuck, I don't know. I gotta delete that one. That one's just, oh that no one's gonna think that shit's funny. Somebody's gonna fucking ban me from everything.
Yeah. And the weird thing about sending a message versus saying it is the context can be taken out of context easily. They may not understand the
Well, that's why we're
tonality
doing
of it.
podcasts more these days. Because trust me, when you do a podcast, there's no mistaking
It's
when somebody's
crystal
meant to
clear
be
what you
funny.
meant. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. And that's what I mean about text. So sometimes things can get lost in translation.
So let me ask you a question. Have you ever heard from somebody that you fire? And by the way, let's be serious. You're not roasting people. You're lambasting people. You're the Elon Musk flamethrower, fire roasting, lambasting human being on the planet.
I'm going
Have
to
you
use
heard
that word
from anybody
lambasting.
that maybe got you to think and say, all right, I probably shouldn't have done that?
No, honestly, none of them.
Not one
No,
person.
no, none of these
You don't
guys.
think you've like maybe like fire roasted somebody a little too hard?
Well, they're honestly the only one is that Brandon Dawson guy. I mean, for him to go to the lengths he's gone to harass me, Google
Funny,
reviews, fucking
obviously.
website,
That's
but
his
here's the thing.
that's his homage to you.
Can I tell you a little secret? The people that talk about doing something are usually not the ones you have to be worried about. Okay. It's the guy that comes out of left field that's been quiet. And honestly, maybe I should be worried about Andy Elliott because he hasn't said much. Maybe he's gonna come out of left field. But here's the thing.
And
The
by the
the
way,
real
just so we're clear, if Andy Elliott's watching this or the King, and you can somehow make it to Vegas on Friday, I promise you, I will drag your ass up on stage and you will get a shot at the title with this young man.
against me, come on, this is
Oh
a
my
chance
God.
to humiliate me on stage, guys.
Elliot, I mean,
Please.
Andy, do you realize how easy it would be for you to take that jacked up
You
body?
wouldn't even have to try. You could use your left to get your left hand against my right hand, and you'd probably still
I know, but
win.
here's the thing. It's best of three, which means even if you lose the first two, you get all that video time while you guys are face to face to
Yeah.
talk your best shit ever.
Oh, I can't wait, man. I can't
Buddy,
wait.
if I could somehow get you guys holding hand and being this far from each other while you're talking shit,
Well, I
I
don't want to give
would, I
away any
would,
of it, but now you already got me thinking of some things to say just by touching
I would
hands.
beg Bill Collins, the referee, and Mike Bill, whatever you do on this match, hold the fists together for a solid 2 minutes. I want to give Curtis every chance to let it all out.
Oh God, that's fucking funny, dude. I need to do some research on the people that I'm wrestling, though. That would help, you
I
know?
mean,
Yeah, but
research or just, talk about Mr. Olympia, give
yeah,
Arnold a shout out who won it a few times. I mean, at the end of the day, you're going to have an opportunity to get on stage.
yeah. No, it's incredible, dude. I'm looking forward to it. So I'll try not to disappoint.
Listen, let me tell you something. I don't care what you do. I think you, your kid, are going to have a special moment. I think you're going to learn how to literally get into the light of life and literally get that stage moment underneath your belt. And I think people are going to fall in love with you. They're going to literally laugh with you. They're going to literally go, that guy's fucking hilarious. And I actually think it's probably the precursor to you doing something bigger and better. I
I
think
hope
from
so.
here you're going to do something bigger and better. That's going to be your next step.
Well, I'm grateful for the opportunity, man, and I certainly hope so
And
because
I'll be honest with you, if your
I have
kid
a
doesn't
lot to
go to
say.
Kinko's and get a big head on a popsicle stick that he can wave around, I'll be very disappointed. What's your
All
kid's name?
right, Xavier.
He's a fucking great name, by the way. When you
Yeah.
were in the hospital and you're like, that's the name. That's the name. And you put that baby on the birth certificate, did the nurses all of a sudden go, oh,
Well, then they look at his initials too. They're XXL.
wait,
Those are
what?
those are his initials, XXL. His middle name's Xander with an X, and then my last name's Lorincz, so XXL.
Oh my God, you really thought that shit out. That's
Yeah,
fucking epic.
and then my daughter's PAL, pal. So we thought that one out. It's Peyton Aaliyah Lorenz, you know. But
I mean, I'll be
yeah,
honest with you. After the boy, you crushed it. Like anything else would have been like, okay, here's your brothers, and then we came up with this for you.
well, my daughter came first. That's why we had to do it for him too, because she's older. So with the pal came first, and it's like shit. How do we do something for him too?
Well, I mean,
But
why are you not bringing the daughter with? Or is this just it's now in Vegas?
daughters with mom. So yeah, daughters with mom. They got mommy time.
Yeah, you know what? They might actually watch some video content. Like you might like be posting video all weekend long,
I have
and
a
they'll be like,
feeling
wait a second, Dad
I
looks
have a
like he's
feeling
having a
they already
blast.
know about it. And full disclosure, I'm going through a divorce right now, so my ex-wife is probably not very happy to see me going on stage right now. So I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of hate between. We're gonna find out how well that goes.
What does she care? She's getting rid of you, and she's probably getting a new model.
But you know how it is here. You know how it is with women. I don't want you, but I don't want anybody else to have you.
Listen, let me tell you something. She's probably driving around in a brand new, very odd green colored Porsche 911 convertible. And and you know what? Whatever hate or anger she has toward you, I think at the end of the day she'll see you on stage and with your son and well maybe not with your son, but at the end of the day she's going to be like, "Listen, that was a good experience." Like your boy's going to see you in the limelight and he's going to be super proud or he might just be super embarrassed and go, "Listen, Dad, I got to
What?
hide myself for a
Yeah.
while."
Well, I appreciate you saying that, but clearly you don't know her.
Exactly. Well, probably not.
You know what I mean? No, it's just, and
Shout
I
out to
mean
the
that,
former
and I
Mrs.
mean that
Curtis.
in the most sincere way possible. It's just, unfortunately, no matter. I mean, I could literally, could have won that $2 billion lottery and solved all our problems, and fucking our lives, kids' lives are sad. But it's because it's
Buddy,
me.
I hate to inform you, but money doesn't solve too many problems other than
Well, I'm just giving an example. Well, in her eyes, it does. That's what I mean. Money would
oh,
solve
really.
everything with her, but that's what I
I'll be
mean.
honest
Even
with you. When you come to Vegas, you'll find that a lot of women think like that.
Oh yeah, well, you're kidding? It's California too. I mean, I'm live right next to Newport Beach, so I can't even go to a restaurant and sit at the bar alone without being asked, "So what do you do?" I hate
Exactly.
that. I don't
Wait
care.
a
I'm not
second. What do
embarrassed.
you answer with that? What do you say?
I just, you know what I mean? Here's what I don't like about it. What they're basically saying is, depending on how you answer, I'm going to decide how much respect I'm going to give you.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I think from now on, you should just come back and say, I fire roast people's personalities and lives on social media, and I do
I,
that professionally.
well, so I was fucking around with this one chick was drunk, and I was like, I said, I'm a criminal. She goes, what? I said, yeah.
What?
I said, I stole a bunch of money. She goes, where do you live? I go, right here. I was just fucking with her. I go, I live right here in the fucking mansions in Newport, $20 million home, all cash. And she's like, I was just fucking with her. She goes, so what did you do? I go, I stole $100 million. She goes, well, wait, you went to prison? I go, yeah, I had to go to prison. And I gave her this whole backstory. She goes, well, how'd you get the money? I go, well, I hid it. Obviously, I didn't fucking let him get it, you know? But it's crazy that you gotta, these women are that much interested in what you do, how you make. So it's not just Vegas.
No, it's definitely not just. I will say.
Javier's Newport Beach is a prime
Oh,
location
wait a second.
for
You got to stop right there. Let's talk about Javier's. Literally the best Mexican food you'll ever get.
fucking hands
And
down,
by the
dude.
way, their mole, they have this plate
It's
here in Vegas. It's not on the menu anymore. So if you just ask for it, they'll make
the
it.
mole poblano or the mole enchiladas.
Well, it's even better.
Is it
It's
the
a
chicken
mole.
breast?
No, it's even better than that.
Oh
It's a
God.
mole seafood platter. So what they
Seafood
do,
mole.
yeah. So what they do is they give you a poblano pepper jammed with fucking crab meat and cheese.
Mm,
You think that's a good starter? Wait till you go over a little bit. Now you get two enchiladas
yeah.
jammed with fucking lobster. You think that's enough? No. What do? They do? They give you a little side tray of two hot tacos with fucking popcorn shrimp, and then they drizzle that fucking mole all over the shit.
Oh shit. Yeah, no, I've been going to Javier's for over 10 years.
Well, listen, I'll be honest with you. We might have to have a Javier's night with you and the son and just beeline it over there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's funny. Yes, we'll have to. So, no, that's a great place, dude, hands
Hey,
down. But anyway, what I
Javier's,
was
you're
saying,
listening. Party of three on Saturday night.
yeah, don't worry about it. I know the GM over there in Vegas, so we'll regardless,
You'd
I'll
be
get
like,
us in.
yo, hey, hook us up.
Yeah.
You know the GM. How the fuck did he never tell you about that shit?
Tell me, but well, it's funny. I go in and I order the same fucking thing. They know me. I go in, I get the
I
same
promise you, when you see what
steak
I order,
picado.
you'll be like, I'd like one too.
I'm gonna try it. Yeah, definitely. But I love the mole. That's the only place I've ever had mole at. I had the mole
Oh,
enchiladas, and I get the mole. They used to have it. Now they went to a dark meat chicken. It used to be a white meat chicken breast smothered in mole. Loved it, but still, shout out, guys. You guys are awesome.
yeah. If you like good food, one thing Vegas does really well is we got some unbelievable restaurants here.
Well, you have more restaurants per square mile than anywhere in the world, and that's one
I
of the
can
things
believe
that I
that.
love about Vegas is the proximity of restaurants in such a small.
By the way, we got a place called Tacos El Gordo. Have you
Oh, are you
heard?
kidding? Right across Vegas, Paulie. See, you
Hey,
talk
shout out to Vegas Pauly C.
right across
Shout
from
out to
Resorts
Joe
World.
Lino. Hey, you've hooked up with Joe Lino, haven't you?
I haven't yet. You're gonna make that happen for me
No,
though.
I put you guys in a text chat. What are you
I
talking
did,
about?
but he said something that he wasn't gonna be in town, so I didn't want to
Oh,
push.
just say, hey, I follow you. I like you. You're
Gotcha.
my
Okay.
guy.
I'll
I'd like you to
respond to
be
it.
my
Yeah.
guy, whatever. But I
Gotcha.
mean, yeah,
I didn't know if that was like a get the fuck away from me. Who the
no, no,
fuck
no.
is
It
this
means he's got
character?
71 properties. He's not just in Vegas all the time.
I
Like he's
understand.
doing something this weekend in
No,
Mission.
I'll touch base with him and make an introduction. Thank you for putting us together.
By the way, you and the son go out one of these days if you can and go hang out in Atlantis with him. He's got a big Atlantis event coming up. And I'm not kidding you. The Bahamas, Atlantis, January, that's a fucking great event.
Really?
Oh my God.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely, man. That's
Jolino, the guy, the guy.
looking forward
You
to it.
need a
Yeah, no,
guy
it's
in
funny.
Vegas,
I
that's the guy.
as soon as you said it, because I follow, I get all the Vegas feed too, because that's all I want to say it's like my second home. I actually lived out there for a period of time too, so I love it out there.
I
But
mean, I'm building a brand new house. I've got 5 bedrooms. If you're looking for a temporary roommate situation, I might have you hooked up.
oh, dude, you fucking
I mean, how do you feel about 4 dogs?
oh, dog. Well, I have four cats, so as long as they get along with the cats, man, I'm
And
all
that's
good.
yeah. Just so we're clear, that ain't happening.
Yeah, well,
My guys are straight. They're MS3, and then I got big sexy. So don't
oh,
yeah.
you got MS. Oh no, no,
Yeah,
yeah.
the little guys are MS3. Like any, here's the funny thing. I live in a neighborhood where I have the 6 foot brick wall, and there's a neighborhood cat. There used to be a second one, but I think that one either died or moved. And there's a neighborhood cat that literally walks across the 6 foot thing. So my little guys, they're never going to get up there. They're just never. But
Yeah,
my little guys go flying through the doggy door every time they see that cat. They just give them fucking grief. That cat is the coolest fucking cat in the world, and I'll tell you why. Because he keeps walking while they're barking, and I swear, if he could do it with his dexterity, I think he would do this.
yeah. He's just
I'm
looking
pretty,
at him. He's doing
I'm
it with
pretty sure by the
eye
look in his eyes,
contact.
he's basically like, fuck you little motherfuckers. Now, I will say, Big Sexy, when he gets back there, his toes get right to the top of the
Yeah,
thing, and he can literally get his nose right there, but he just can't get his teeth above there. You want
yeah.
to hear something sick? That cat literally goes and taps him on his toes, That's how fucking brave this cat is.
Yeah.
Like he literally doesn't twitch when a fucking 120-pound cane corso is trying to eat him, and he literally realizes your fat ass can't jump up here.
Yeah, cats are magical, man. I'm telling you, man. They changed my life, dude. They really have. I've became a new cat dad, and it's like
Well,
the
it sounds from the
energy.
divorce that cat changed your life too.
Well, I had him before the she. I got the cats in the divorce. You know what I
You got the
mean?
cat.
He took my daughter, but left me the cats.
Wait, does the son live with you?
Yes, yeah,
Oh,
my
that's
oldest son. So I also have a 10-month-old son who obviously is with her because,
you can't breastfeed.
well, that's probably the only reason. But yeah,
Like if I could, if I could, I would, but I can't.
yeah. But
So, are you looking forward to this weekend?
I am, dude. I am. Mainly, honestly, I'm gonna have fun too. But being as though my son's gonna be there, dude, it's gonna be a great moment for him,
You're gonna
dude.
let him stay up past midnight, so you can spend a little time from midnight to 4 in the
Well,
morning.
I told him about it, and he was all psyched for it. And then the next day, I was like, you don't have to if you're tired. He goes, oh no, I'm going.
Listen, how old's the kid? Like 14, right?
14, yeah.
Yeah, don't trust me. You won't have any problems. He's gonna have like a weekend of Adderall and cocaine where he's like, listen, I don't need any drugs. I'm so excited. I'm gonna stay up the whole weekend. I
Yeah.
actually have, when I was younger, much younger, I would literally stay up 3 days in a row when I flew out to Vegas from Chicago. I'd stay up all 3 days because I didn't want to miss anything. And
Wow.
now that I live out here, I'm like, fuck, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah. No, he's super excited.
I'm
So
pretty sure. What's he in, like high school now?
he's in eighth grade. So
Oh, eighth
last
grade.
year
Listen, let me
middle.
tell you something. When he comes back and he goes to school, he's going to literally show up his iPhone. He'll literally have more attention for months to come. He'll be like, yeah, this is when we went on the show with all the strippers. Yeah, it was at midnight. My dad let me stay up till 4. And then we had breakfast at a fucking dive joint that made really good breakfast burritos.
I got to be careful how much of this gets back to mom.
It's gonna listen when she confiscates his phone one day, she's gonna be like, "What
I know,
the
right?
fuck did you guys do
Well,
in
I
Vegas?"
was I was just thinking this might be a good opportunity to blow up his Instagram, but I don't know if that's a good idea.
I mean, listen, if he's gonna be a comedian one day, he needs that following. He needs those numbers.
Right? Get started
Listen,
early.
Curtis, I think you're a rock star in the making. I think what you're doing is good. I think you're funny as shit, and I think more people should learn about who you are. And if anything comes out of this weekend, I want you to level up whatever you're doing and just put the pedal to the metal. All gas, no brakes.
No, I agree, man. Thank you, and for allowing me the platform to do it, man, because it's truly an honor. So,
Well,
no, I hope
you saw
so.
the belt we're bringing out. You're gonna have some pictures with the belt too.
I told you I wasn't taking it too seriously when you first told, but now that I saw the belt, I'm in the garage, fucking getting my arms up.
I
So
mean, now you're like mother of God.
I don't play things to not win them. So
I
best
mean, have you
believe I'm
thought
going to
of
give it
going to
my
like
all.
the local men's health center and say, hey, listen, how much testosterone can I legally take?
Oh, is that an option? I didn't know. I thought we were
And
going to be drug
we're not
testing.
piss testing
I
anybody.
thought we were
So
piss testing before.
no,
Oh,
no.
fuck.
When the king gets up on stage, I'm pretty sure he's jacked with about 200 milligrams.
Yeah, at least.
By the way, so everyone knows who the king is. Who is he?
King Azule, Ben Azule. He's the guy that fucking trained with Shaolin monks, knows Taekwondo, Krav Maga.
Had an
Uh,
interesting experience at a restaurant once, didn't he?
oh yeah, and so he was at a restaurant that blew up one time, and then coincidentally hooked up with a fucking 15-year-old girl, and then later got charged with fucking raping her. So yeah, he's got some interesting stories, man.
All right, this is Gracie, one of my little guys.
Oh, look at that
She's
cutie.
like, listen, this seems like an interesting podcast, Dad.
I know, right? I'm
And I
surprised my
listen.
cats haven't jumped up here.
Huh? What kind of cats you got?
So I have a Bengal. I have an all black. I have a
Bengal.
a Bengal. Yeah,
Is
Bengal. You
that
know
one of
what a
those
Bengal is?
skinny ones that like has the long tail and
Yeah. So they're tiger coated. Basically, their coat is like a spotted tiger. So that's what the Bengal, or
I
I'm
think
sorry,
I've
the
seen them
Bengal
before.
tiger. Excuse me.
They're large cats. They're like 30 pounds.
He's not that big. Or sorry, she's not that big, but some of them do get bigger.
How big is yours?
It's only about 15 to 18 pounds, maybe.
I mean, that's big for a cat. What do you
Yeah, I mean he's it's an adult
think?
now.
Gracie here, she's like 11 pounds.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
like she'd walk
Wow.
up to that cat and go, "What the
I,
fuck?"
I honestly don't know then. I don't know what a big or
I
small
will
dog
say
is.
one thing though. My little guys, they are literally fearless. They will go flying at a fucking 100-pound dog.
Yeah.
And they're like, listen, we don't care how fucking small we are. Do you see how loud? They're literally a
Yeah.
version of you.
Yeah.
They're so loud that they don't have any fear. They're
The
like, if these guys had an iPhone, they would like have a similar account. They might even roast you a little bit. Like Theo would be like, listen, yeah, Curtis, you might need to go to the gym a little bit and get some of those Andy Elliott abs
lift up your shirt.
and lift up your shirt. All right, well, listen, we're gonna have a lot of fun this weekend. I
Looking
want
forward
people to
to it.
get a chance to get to know you, get to learn about you. And at the end of the day, my grandmother taught me something a long time ago when I was growing up. She said 40% of the people you meet are gonna like and maybe love you. 20% of the people you meet are indifferent. They don't care. And then there's going to be 40% of the people, when maybe it's because you're bald, maybe it's because of your personality, they're not going to like you. They might even hate you. She said to the 40% of the people that like or love you, oh, there's a kitty. What's her name or his name?
He heard me talking about her, Fifi.
Okay, I'll be honest with you. That's why I don't like cats. They don't even like you.
Well, he doesn't like you, is what the problem is.
I'm pretty sure he jumped out of your arms.
She normally loves me. See,
Yeah, yeah, that's
see,
that's the
not all
look
cats,
of
not
that's
all
the look
cats
of
let you
can you put
kiss,
me
but
down because I want to leave. Buddy, maybe your whole dating relationship has been kind of messed up because you think that like just like cats, women when they've got their arm into your chest, they're like, "Oh, she hates me." No, she doesn't. She
no,
hates
I understand no means no.
me. Exactly. Shout out to King Ozale. Anyways, she told me, listen, to the 40% of the people that like or love you, show them love.
Yeah,
To the 20% that are indifferent, show them respect. To the other 40%, fuck them all. Do not give them 1 second of your life.
no, don't. No, that's kind of the way I live my life, but it's been more like 50-50. You can either love me or hate me, you know?
There's always that little middle crowd that doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
No,
always that. There's going
good.
to be some people, listen, he doesn't offend me. I don't care. He doesn't even show up on our radar. I'm not even following the guy. But
Yeah.
then there's the King of Zools, which I'm pretty sure he's like, if I could get the guy in a room by myself for a little bit, oh, I feel so much better. Have you thought of creating like some sort of poster board with all your fans? Picture of Andy Elliott, picture of King Azul,
No, with crossing them off when you get them or something,
or
when you're
like
done with them.
when they did that in Major League Baseball, the movie.
Oh,
They,
yeah.
they,
No, never crossed my mind. Honestly, I don't like looking at people think I'm kind of obsessed. People have even called me like, you're obsessed. I'm like, I'm not obsessed with it. You don't understand. This shit pops up on my feed and a thought comes into my head and I have to record it. Okay, that's what it is. I see what they say. And I'm like, wait a minute, I have an opinion. Record
Listen, let
it.
me tell you something. You said it earlier best. They give you your own material. They're literally like, here, let
God.
me make it easy for you.
The King has given me enough content for a year, and I'm not even kidding you. My camera roll is so backed up with his videos that I saved that I still have to go in and edit. I'm good for a year, bro. Yeah.
All right, so I like to end things on an inspirational note. I want you to look in the camera. I want you to talk to one person and give them something inspirational, that will help them find their voice.
Well, at this point, it'd probably have to be to my daughter, and just know that I love you, and I know that we're going through some difficult times right now, and you know that my actions have always demonstrated that I am to protect and provide for you, and I hope that you see this. I hope that you know that I love you, and I hope that later in life we will have a closer relationship and and reunite. So I love you, Peyton.
That clip's going to be very good. I want my team to literally give you that as a gift, and hopefully your daughter is touched by it. Maybe she isn't. Maybe years from now she'll look at it and treasure it. But that was well said, Curtis. Great
Thank you.
interview.
Thanks for the opportunity.
Great session to chop it up. We got to chop it up again one day soon. Actually, we're probably going to chop it up
This
tomorrow
weekend.
at the Sirius XM studio, and then Saturday night we're going to chop it up a little more uncensored. We're going to let you literally let it all out.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. When you told me who's on the guest list, dude, that's going to be lit.
I'll be honest with you. It's the I thought of myself, who could I put on that show? And right away, you jumped right near the top.
I'm honored, man. I'm honored that you thought of me. But no,
Listen,
it's
you're doing great stuff, man. You're doing great stuff. I know it's not easy when you're literally in the limelight taking shots at people, but mark my words, there's like 80% of the people that are loving it, and then there's probably 20% that are like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
yeah, no, I agree. And I'm honestly astonished that those numbers are so high because I mean, you know as well
Oh,
as I do, social media is about 50-50, love and hate.
if you're lucky. If you're
That's what I
lucky.
mean. If you're lucky, yeah.
Most people just love to hate on people.
Yes, and
I
it's
mean,
weird.
I'll be honest, just so we're clear, all the shots that I get for being bald and having a large nose, I don't even think it's that
I
large.
was gonna say your nose isn't even that big. Or
Oh my
points.
God, you
Like,
should
what's he
read
gonna
my
say? He's got
fucking
a big
comments
nose.
sometime. So
Well, here's the
do
thing.
vacuum with that thing? I'm like, what
Well,
the fuck?
it's
I go in the
proportionate
mirror
to your
sometimes. I'm
head.
like, what the
You
fuck?
you do you
Should I
do
get a
have a
little
big
shit?
ass you do have a big ass head, and it's proportionate to your head. So I mean, it's not really big in proportion to your head.
Dude, I sometimes look at the comments and I hear my grandmother's voice say, why the fuck are you giving him 1 second of your time? And I look back and I'm like, Grandma, this shit's fucking hilarious. I mean, I didn't know this many people had issues with bald men.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, dude. People have attacked my hairline. I'm like, dude, I'm 41, man. I have a pretty decent hairline.
Buddy, we all leave this world like we came into it. Men, when we come into this world, we come in bald, we leave bald. Trust me, you got that shit now, but how old are you?
41.
I give you
I
like
know. Well,
I give you like right on your 50th birthday, you'll have like beachfront property here. See, here's the thing. When I started going bald, I just fucking said fuck it. I had one of my idiot friends, shout out to Daniel Negreanu. He came up to a poker
oh, you
table.
know
I was sitting
Daniel
at.
Lugano. Oh, wow.
Well, he bought 3,000 plugs one time, a couple years ago, plugs.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey guys, check it out, check it out. And I looked at it, I'm like, holy mother of God, that is the most retarded shit I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
I go, if you're gonna do that shit, pay for the 90,000 plugs. He's like, they gotta do it a little bit at a time. They're pulling stuff out from here to here. And I'm like, dude, it looks insane. I can
Yeah.
see that they're plugs. And then now I will say that he did pay for the rest of the plugs and it looks good now.
And
So
it grows out. Yeah. It's
yeah,
funny. I
so
just
it
saw
worked
somebody
out.
go through a hair transplant. And I'm like, God damn, it actually looks
Well,
decent.
the funny thing is, I don't think they realize that they got less hair back here now. Like
Yes.
they're just pulling
Yes.
this shit and putting it here.
They moved it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so that looks retarded when you're walking away. You're like,
You got a
hey,
huge back neck.
exactly. So I literally, when I started losing it, I said, "Fuck this shit, Mother
Just
Nature.
shave it. Yeah.
You're gonna fuck with me. I'm gonna fuck with you first." And I just
Yeah.
one night, like 15, 20 years ago, shaved it all off. I'll be honest, I was like, "Whoa, wait a second."
As soon as it
I'm
gets to
like,
that point
I'm like,
where
this
I'm
actually
like you said,
works. I can make this shit work. Now, here's the funny thing. Depending on how you're brought into this world, the way the doctor grabbed your head coming in, when they squeeze your head a little bit, some guys end up coming into this world with a cone. And I
mm,
thought to myself, well, wait a second. No wonder they can't go fucking and shave that shit off. People would realize that they're a cone
they
head.
have a cone head.
But my guy brought me into this world perfectly. Like
Yeah.
this is a
You're
round
nice
head.
and round.
Like you're supposed to have a
That's
round
quite
head.
spherical.
Yeah, no, this is like the round head. Now, by the way, you know how many comments somebody get on this guy? They're like, yo, motherfucker, that shit's not round,
Like,
that's
dude,
bald.
you're worried about your nose. What about your fucking head?
Dude, if I see you walking through your neighborhood one day, hey, bald guy. No, I'll be like, whoa! I gave that guy time on stage. What's wrong with me?
You asked for it.
Listen, Curtis, great chopping it up with you. We're going to do
Same
this
here.
again soon. I think over the next 12 months, you are going to have a lot of fun. I mean, more fun than any human being should ever have.
It's gonna be a breath of fresh air, man. I look forward to it.
Peace out, buddy.
Have a good day, man. Thank you.